This Zoom session has been brought to you by the Fractal Radiance Web. Okay. Today we get on with section 5.3 and 5.4 about polynomials and adding and subtracting and multiplying polynomials. Begin. All right. Polynomial. That word poly is many, nom as a name or term. A polynomial is a sum of many terms. A term consists of a number times variables to powers. The number is called the coefficient. The powers is called the degree. The degree of a polynomial is the highest degree of any term in the polynomial. You evaluate a polynomial by substituting numbers. For example, here's a polynomial 4t squared plus 2t minus 8. Its coefficients are 4, 2, and negative 8. Its highest degree is 2, so this is a second degree polynomial. To find p at negative 1 and p at 0, you just substitute in negative 1 or 0 in for t. P at negative 1, it's 4 times negative 1 squared plus twice negative 1 minus 8, which after a bit of arithmetic comes down to negative 6. P at 0, it's 4 times 0 squared plus twice 0 minus 8, which comes down to negative 8. Add or subtract polynomials. Well, to add them, you add like terms. I should say like terms are terms with the same variables to the same powers. To subtract them, you subtract like terms. For example, here are two polynomials, the same ones here and here. Here we add them, here we subtract them. It's amazing. The one trouble with Zooming is that you get interrupted by everything. Anyhow, to add these, you have 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x minus 1. This one we add 7x cubed plus 9x squared minus 10x minus 12. You'll notice that with these four terms, here are two positives. Here's negative, positive, positive, negative, and negative, negative. And here you'll see the same polynomials. Here you go. We add up these like terms. We add the coefficients of 3x cubed and 7x cubed. That's 10x cubed. But minus 4x squared plus 9x squared, these add up to 5x squared. 2x minus 10x adds up to 8x. No, negative 8x. I made a mistake. I'm going to have to change that. This is 5, 3, 2, 5. Minus 8. Negative 1 plus negative 12 is a negative. Mejia. Just showed up. Things are falling.
Yeah, I'm here. I heard my name.
Yeah. I heard things falling down over there. Okay, so you get this. To subtract them, we subtract like terms. 3x cubed minus a 7x cubed is a minus 4x cubed. 4x squared minus a 9x squared is a minus 13x squared. 2x minus a negative 10, well, it's minus a negative is plus. That's 2 plus 10 makes 12x. And minus 1 minus a negative 12 is minus 1 plus 12, or an 11. Okay, now this is a regrettable mistake. I shall fix it in Canvas. Hawk. All right, let's see what we got. 5, 3, number 3. All right, so we have some examples of adding polynomials. 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. What is it? Okay, 3 and 2 make 5. 2 and negative 7 makes negative 5. 1 and 5 makes 6. So 5x squared minus 5x plus 6. 1/5 h to the 6 plus 3/4 h squared plus 2/3 h to the 6 minus 1/12 h squared. I need to put parentheses. All right. Well, okay. There are h6 terms here and here. You add the coefficients, 1/5 plus 2/3. There's h squared terms here. You add the coefficients, 3/4 minus 1/12. And I could go through the whole thing, but I admit what I did was I just ran to my calculator and had a fraction key. So here we go. And this guy, I got 13/15 h to the 6 plus 2/3 h squared. Here we have 7a to the 4th plus 9a squared plus 9 plus a, excuse me, plus 2h to a to the fourth minus 13a squared plus a. They're lacking an a cubed term, so in both of them, so I'm just simply not bothering. But if there was an a cubed in one and the other, I would put a 0a cubed in the other, just to keep it balanced. Okay, 6 and 4 makes 8, so 8h to the fourth, 8a to the fourth. 9 minus 13 is a negative 4, so negative 4a squared. A plus a is 2a, so 8a to the fourth minus 4a squared plus 2a. And all right. Now, 2m squared n squared plus 2m minus n. All that minus negative 2m squared n squared minus 2m plus n. Now, since we're subtracting, we'll get a double negative for this and a double negative for that. And then there'll be a single negative for that. We have an m squared n squared. Here's another m squared n squared. So we combine them. 2 minus negative 2 times n squared n squared. We have a 2m minus a negative 2n, so it's 2 minus negative 2m, and negative n minus another n, minus 1n. Combining the coefficients, you get 4m squared n squared plus 4m minus 2n. Now here we have a list of 3 polynomials. We're adding up in a column, and here we go. 3 minus 2 plus 5, that's 6, 6x cubed. Minus 2 plus 3 minus 7 is a minus 6, minus 6x squared. 4 plus 3 plus 7 is 14, 14x. Minus 3 minus 2 minus 12 is a negative 17 here. So 6x cubed minus 6x squared plus 14x minus 17. Here we have a polynomial, f of t equals minus 16t squared plus 22t plus 4. What is f at 1? Well, you just plug in a 1 in for t here and here. Minus 16 times 1 squared plus 22 times 1 plus 4. And you run through a bunch of arithmetic and get 10. Ooh. Well, that ends this part. Let's stop the recording.